What's going on, guys? So today we're going to be talking about WWE and why, in my honest opinion, it will never change. So yesterday night, we all know Raw was Legends Night, and so I don't mind having a Legends Night, but we all know that it's Vince's way of really boosting ratings when things are failing, like they did in December when they had their all-time record low for Raw. And I'm gonna place a half and half kind of blame. First, we're gonna go to Vince. We know that Vince is stuck in his ways and things will never change with him just because he thinks he will always be right in his mind, and because he's just Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Let's just be honest, that nothing's gonna change while he's the head of WWE. But another reason why things won't change, and I know there's going to be a mixed reception to this, is because of us. And what I mean by us is, like, at the end of Raw, right? I didn't watch Raw. I didn't really care for Legends Night, and I knew they weren't going to really further advance any kind of feuds. So I just stuck to playing video games. I was actually on Twitch last night, which I'll plug into the description. But Goldberg came out. I don't have a problem with Goldberg. A lot of people do, rightfully so, because Mustafa Ali on Raw Talk actually said it best. We have a 3-hour show, giving thanks to the legends that paved the way for people like Ali to be able to take this career path. And there's nothing wrong with celebrating what they've done for the business. But that's where the problem comes in, is new stars are never made. So we're so used to the old stars that we don't really care to see a new generation of people. And Ali, like I said it best, where, how many times are we going to hear what you're going to do, brother, and all this other stuff that we're used to seeing. Because I've been watching wrestling a good part of 24, 25 years of my life. And you'll never see, like he said, himself, Drew Gulak, Akira Tozawa, Apollo, solid wrestlers, maybe need a little mic work. Mustafa Ali's really getting up there, especially if you watch Raw Talk the last couple weeks, he's really been up there. But we can't build stars when all Vince wants to do is be stuck in the past. But it's our fault because we say we're going to stop watching wrestling, we're going to stop buying merchandise, this, that, and the third. And I'm not saying stop watching every company, but we've been groomed that WWE is the must-watch show. There was a while where, because of the Twitch scandal going on and people couldn't make a living with Twitch and stuff like that in WWE, I stopped watching for about 3 weeks. And granted, I am watching again, so I'm part of the problem. But what I don't understand is, we complain that we don't want the Goldbergs, we don't want to see Undertaker anymore. Some for health reasons, but some we just don't want to see those certain superstars getting main event pushes because they don't need them. But when we tune in week after week after week and we buy all the merchandise, and it's a double-edged sword, because we don't want to hurt the wrestlers that we care about with their, we don't want to hurt their livelihoods, but because we watch and viewership goes up on nights like this, even on the media, you have your What Cultures, Wrestle Talks, and I love those channels, by the way, nothing against them, but because WWE gets media coverage from the viewers, the online wrestling reviews, social media, stuff of that nature, Vince will always see that no matter what he does. Yeah, there may be some times where he gives us exactly what we want because he knows his back's against the wall. But as soon as those ratings start to go back up to where he feels comfortable, he's going to give us the same thing every time. So I'm not saying that I'm going to be the reason that it changes, but we got to really start looking at ourselves in the mirror and really think, like, do we actually want change, or are we here to literally just complain about the same things day in and day out? I haven't bought a wrestling game in a couple of years because after 2K18, it just became the same. Just like with basketball games, they're the same, just updates here and there just to keep people around and keep them interested enough. I watch WWE. I am a fan of WWE, but there's MLW, Ring of Honor, AEW, Impact, New Japan, and a lot of indie promotions that I'm, not aware of that I know put on spectacular wrestling shows. They may not have the production value of WWE, but we need to be able to branch out, guys. We need to stop feeling that we're forced in a way to watch WWE, and we need to give our viewership to these other companies who are legitimately trying to put on the best shows that they can. Like if you've never watched New Japan, go watch Wrestle Kingdom. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. I promise you. But we just have to figure out a way, guys, to really get away from only supporting WWE. And I know there's a lot of wrestling fans out there that watch other shows, but we cannot week in and week out complain that WWE gives us the same pushes, the same content, the same everything else, but then we steadily watch it. We steadily support them. So how are we supposed to get them to do anything when their backs are never against the wall? If I was Vince, why would I change anything knowing that, hey, they're still going to support me, they're still going to put money in my pockets, I'm going to be okay. My stars, they'll be okay. The lower to mid-card people, I'm still going to pay them, so they'll be okay. A lot of them may not like the situations they're in, and I don't like a lot of situations that some of these wrestlers are in, because yeah, they get a nice paycheck, they're able to take care of their families, but at the end of the day, money's not all that matters for some of these people, because they legitimately want to perform their craft to the best of their abilities, and they're never given that chance. So, trust me, I'll be making videos about other wrestling promotions when I start to get more into them, like AEW. Y'all gotta start giving y'all women's wrestlers some love, because y'all have a lot of talent that needs to be utilized, and it's just not happening. But this video right now is for WWE, because I know a lot of people are gonna complain about Goldberg. I don't like the fact that he was automatically able to put himself in a title match. But once again, it is what it is, because the Royal Rumble's coming. I know I'm gonna watch the Royal Rumble, but guys, we need to take some part of the blame for this. I'm not saying that we're more to blame than Vince, because we're not, because he runs the operation. But we've got to be able to look at ourselves and be like, you know what? We keep watching, so we continuously support. In Vince's eyes, we support what he's doing to his wrestlers, to his staff, and everything else. God rest his soul, but Brody Lee, he was making a really good amount of money from what I hear to support his family and himself. But the creative direction just wasn't where he wanted to go. So what happens? He goes to AEW, and, God called him home, sooner than what everybody would have wanted. But wrestlers have options, and a lot of them do decide to stay, so that is on them. I'm not saying we're the only reason, or Vince, because some of these people do just want a paycheck. But if that's the case, don't complain about where you're not going in the company and you sign the dotted line. There are other options now. WWE isn't the end-all be-all. My homeboy Obi Tynes, he's a wrestler himself, and he's always said, if I had the option, I'd rather stay in the indies, because it doesn't pay as much, but I actually get to do what I love doing, and I can respect that. Now, take care of your family. Obviously, when you're putting your bodies on the line and everything, take care of yourself, but WWE is not the end-all be-all. I may watch the Raw Legends show. I heard a lot of negative about it, and unfortunately things won't change, so we're still gonna watch. WrestleMania is built up. Vince, as much as he gets on my nerves, he knows exactly what he's doing, which is why WWE has stayed on top for so long and will probably continue to do so. But I hate making negative videos like this, because as a wrestling fan, I want to see wrestling thrive. Like, I'm a huge video gamer, and in the gaming world, when you have a top company that always runs everything, like NBA 2K, right? I got NBA Live 19 when it came out, because I wanted to support something different. I wanted to give something else a chance, so that NBA 2K would finally have a challenger for their games and have to step up and stop releasing the same stuff. We can do it with wrestling as well. I truly believe so. But down in the comments, guys, give me your opinions on if you did watch Raw, you know, the Legends edition. Let me know what you thought about it. Like I said, I didn't watch it, but let me know what you thought about it. Let me know what you want to see from wrestling going forward. And I'm talking about any promotion that you guys want to put me on that you think that, you know, I can start doing reviews on because they're giving some real good content. Like Wrestle Kingdom, like I said, go watch it, guys. Go watch New Japan. But yeah, like I said, in the comments, hit those comments up. You know, like the video, dislike the video, but hit the comments up so we can have a conversation. I really want to get into talking with you guys. I want to start making more consistent videos on wrestling and video games again. So definitely, you know, like I said, like it, dislike it. As long as you guys comment and talk to me, we can make something work. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your opinions, and I will catch you later. Arrow out.